It's always funny hearing the two different musical sounds, the one from your phone and from your computer at the same time.
Well,
They're different, and then it's funny. Mine are the same, but then they're like slightly off from each other.
well, I changed mine on purpose so I, make sure I can hear myself on the computer.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That does indeed make sense.
Beep, beep, beep. I think I put it in all the group chats.
Right. One or two I can throw it in. Because you're not in Alpha's chat, are you?
No.
I can drop it under. Ready for a nap. Night space is just nap time.
What?
Tonight's space is just gonna be nap time.
I am okay with that.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
But tomorrow's my Friday.
Mine too, actually. I took off Friday, so.
I just have Friday off. It's one of our snow makeup days that we didn't end up needing to use. So.
You're a snow makeup dude.
Face is a snow makeup day.
What up?
Chicken butt.
What to do? We gotta work on our intros.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Also, I forgot all about the space. Jinx text reminded me of it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know.
We should go with Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I approve. No, we need to get an actual like opening segment going.
Yeah.
More.
An actual like short video.
Into the void, we're all lost.
I've always been lost. Somebody find me.
I'd rather not. What?
Wow. I see how it is.
Harsh.
Usually is.
Rude.
Still coughing from trying to breathe water. Don't breathe water, guys. It doesn't work.
No, it does not.
Couldn't figure out a title for tonight's stream. So we just went with news overload.
It is news overload.
There's a lot going on. Even for people paying like just half attention, there's been a whole bunch.
Like Fang Fang.
Fang Fang's been dead for a while, but
yeah.
Fang Fang. She ain't dead.
Pretty sure she is.
What?
Oh, unfounded rumors. But she was last photographed in Beijing in 2024.
Oh, yeah, she's a spy. Do you think they're going to leave her out in the public? Like, fuck.
Why not?
Probably, she probably looks all kinds of different now.
Probably.
Or she could be dead. Never know. China's kind of fucked up that way.
You're dead. Inside.
Yeah, this is why you have to look things up. You can't take things at face value.
Oh, our Twitch messed up again. I'm fixing it.
You got it? Okay. I can fix it if I need.
I'm surprised we haven't been banned on Twitch. I guess it's because nobody watches us on Twitch.
Sure, it's a good thing or a bad thing.
No.
I mean, I didn't expect Twitch to take off by any means. It's not exactly a podcast platform.
I mean, I did have quite the following, but I was gaming.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, the difference.
I had a pretty like dead set group of people that would always come in. But now it's no longer gaming, it's news
What's
and
up, guys?
shit.
What up, Edgar?
Howdy,
What is
howdy.
it?
Not much, not much. Decided to pop in for a little bit before I start dinner. How are you guys doing?
Tired.
Tired as shit, yeah.
I feel that. Hump day.
I'm
How long
done.
do you guys? How long do you guys usually do this? Like, do you guys do it for like an hour or two?
2.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Okay.
Yep,
All right.
Wednesdays.
Yeah. Today's Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Indeed.
All right, guys. Well, give me a little bit. I'm gonna start dinner here, and then I'll hop in for a little bit.
Sounds good.
All right, guys.
Oh man.
I'm just writing down a couple of notes on things.
Oh, there's an update on Methany.
What is it there?
So Saturday she rode past my house on a bike again, right?
Nice.
And I was like, whatever. You know, she didn't come in the yard. I think she knew better. But Sunday is when it was interesting. Now, anybody that was in southern space on Monday would already know this story, but I'm going to tell it again. So, anyways, so I was out doing yard work because that's my life during the summer and spring and fall. I get a break during the winter though. Anyways, you know the whole 2 weeks of winter we get. Anyways, so I was out doing yard work and I was like, oh, I need to feed the chickens. So I went to go get the chicken feed so I could go give the chickens some food. And I grabbed the bucket and I turn around to go get the chickens food like out of their bucket. Like I got a bucket that I scoop into their food. I turn around and I see like a fucking mushroom cloud of black smoke coming over the tree line. I was like, what the fuck? So naturally I hopped in my truck and drove down there to see what the fuck was going on. And I could see the smoke, couldn't really see the fire, but I basically knew where it was. It was in the woods, but I didn't know how to get to it. So I went ahead and called the fire department. And me and the fire department were looking for a minute and come find out it was up Methany's driveway behind her house in the woods. Something tells me Methany was cooking some shit, or at least the people she stays with were cooking some shit back in the woods, and it didn't really turn out too hot for them.
Sounds
No,
like
I
it.
imagine it would not.
But it literally was a mushroom cloud. Like, you know how much fucking pressure you have to make a mushroom cloud?
A lot.
Under pressure.
Yeah. Well, cooking drugs that do that.
Mm-mm.
Those chemicals generally are pretty unforgiving. And then those
Very true.
they're like super fucking explosive drugs, and then the idiots put it in their body on purpose.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
What?
Drugs are bad.
Mm,
They are indeed.
well, some of them. I'm not one to say absolutes here.
Fair.
Yeah. Did you see? I kind of want to see, like, talk about this one for a little bit because I love it and it's awesome. Johnny Somali got sentenced to hard labor.
Yep.
It's funny. 6 months in a labor camp.
Yeah, I mean, he's been held in South Korea for 2 years now, since 2024.
Has it been that long? I feel
Yeah.
like it hadn't been that.
He was arrested in 2024.
Oh well, good. Good on him. He deserves every minute of it.
What do you do again?
He's one of those little fucking shock streamers, that go around and just fuck shit up for no reason.
Oh, like Sneeko?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was
almost
like,
exactly like him.
he essentially was like
Worse.
doing like sexual moves, like like a lap dance on a statue that is specifically dedicated to women that were victims of
Sexually
sex abuse and sex assault during wartime, during the Korean War.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
In
And
Korea.
they have morality crimes in that country.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he found out the hard way. So, but I ain't mad at it. I'm actually
Yeah, no,
okay. with it,
couldn't have happened to a better guy, really.
right? And then you also had another streamer. What was his fucking name? Oh shit. Shit. What was his name? The dude that fucking falsely accused the other guy of being a pedo on a live stream. Like he was doing like the catch a predator thing. And no. This is somebody that isn't very good at it, obviously. So he was doing like that, and he had a girl that was, messaging a bunch of different people. They thought it was one guy that she had already came out to, said she was 16, but she never sent that message to the guy that they actually met up with. So as far as he knew, she was 18, and he was trying to do some, kink shit with her. But I mean, that would have been consensual adults, right?
Yeah.
But either way it goes, they on live stream, it got him banned on Kick. I forget his damn name, but on live stream, they're sitting there calling him a pedo and fucking threatening to beat his ass and all kinds of shit. And he's like, no, that's not me. She never said she was 16. I'd have never came. Yeah. So, and then the guy that they were accusing of being a pedo fucking called the cops, and the cops cleared him of any wrongdoing. And since then, the other guy deleted the video and made an apology, and doesn't matter. I think he's still going to get his fucking ass sued.
Oh,
Big time.
probably.
Better be sued. That's no joke.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Really bad.
Really bad.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find that fucking name of that dude. It was another streamer. Seriously?
Struggling.
Oh, I'm trying to find.
Does anybody else know? He's digging.
Yeah, Vitali.
Oh, him.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's banned on Kick now, and he was
really popular.
yeah, not anymore. Yeah, he's about to get his ass sued into oblivion because I'm talking about live stream calling this guy a pedo and everything. And a lot of people only listen to the first part and then they go posting about it. So yeah.
Remember, he used to run one of those pranking channels with it was like him, Roman Atwood, and Boozy Tube.
Yeah. Well, he got arrested. He got arrested somewhere in a different country for doing some dumb shit. And then he went back to the whole. I guess he's done this before, but
Yeah,
I'm very good at it.
he was always pretty stupid.
Well,
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that they can do things that they can't. They think they're better at things than they actually are. and then it comes
Well,
back
he
to
could
bite them
have.
in the butt.
He really should have checked to make sure the guy that they were meeting up with actually got the message that the girl was 16.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
Because that's what happened. She never sent that message to that guy. She sent it to a different guy and thought she had sent it to that guy. Yeah.
He was gonna pay for it, literally.
And then he was also being very racist to him because the guy was Indian that they were confronting. And he was being stupid fucking racist to him. Like, bad. Yeah. So that's in the pop culture news.
Got to get a little bit of everything in, right?
Yeah. So those are the two fun ones I know about. Then other than that, I've just been watching Karens get arrested with Asmongold. So yeah, that's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean,
What else
there's
have you done?
there's a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Yeah. Spamberger, did we talk about? No, she hadn't signed it yet, so we did not talk about it last time. So Spamberger, Virginia's governor, signed Virginia up to be part of that compact or whatever the fuck it is, where if they get to 270 electoral votes, they will like if all the states participating equal 270 electoral votes, then the popular vote, every state agrees to vote, like do all their electoral college votes towards the whatever the national popular vote is, even if your state voted Republican and the Democrats win the national popular vote, then that whole state would go for the Democrats instead of the Republicans, even though they all voted for the Republican.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
literally is like
stupidest-
against 44 state constitutions, including.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like it literally can't pass. She's fucking retarded.
Oh, I know it's gonna get challenged in court, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's gonna.
She
challenge
ran as this moderate, and the moment she got into office, she's like, haha, mask is off.
Bruh, she is like the Wicked Witch of the West. Like, have you heard her laugh?
No, I don't think I want to either.
Oh my God, hold on, you're gonna
Oh,
get
no.
into it.
Oh no.
You asked for it. You asked for it. I heard you ask for it. Everybody else heard her ask for it, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
did.
sign up for this.
Yes, you did.
I did not sign up for this.
That's her laughing as she's signing the compact.
Are you serious? While she's signing it?
Oh yeah, you want me to? Here, I'll put it in the thingy.
And the thingy?
Thingy.
There, thingy. It's gonna be in a purple pill, and then I'll put it in the jumbo.
Yeah, throw it to me on Discord so I can get it up on the stream here.
Oh yeah, let's do that too.
Yeah.
There we go. Should be in the jumbo, should be in the purple pill, but yeah, it's creepy how she was laughing too. Oh, and here's another one of her fucking laughing. Hold on.
Ma'am, earlier this week there was a pull up at your numbers, a little unfavorable, and then your predecessor Glenn was making a podcast run earlier this week to taking a couple jabs at you. I guess overall on your numbers, what do you attribute that to, and then what would you say back to Glenn?
I would say everybody hated me. Why is everybody putting my face on their mailers for the referendum?
Ma'am,
She was like creepily smiling the whole time.
It really is.
But,
Like,
yeah, she's creepy.
Antichrist.
No, she's not. She's not charismatic enough to be Antichrist.
Ugh.
Yeah.
This is
Seriously, who voted for it? Oh shit! Some Planet of Memes actually did the fucking Wicked Witch of the West. That's
She's got the
funny.
nose for it.
It'll be overturned though. Let's be honest. It's not constitutional.
Yeah, he basically just
Most
turned
of what
his
she
skin.
has signed isn't
Yeah.
constitutional.
No,
Democrats don't
yeah.
care.
All the gun stuff, even though she hasn't actually signed the gun stuff, and today was the deadline for her to sign it, but she did send it back with extra shit in it that made it even worse.
She did, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, essentially, the way that it's written, it's going to ban every single semi-automatic. It wasn't like any semi-automatic firearm that has the capability of holding a 15 round or larger magazine.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she removed the word fixed, I believe is what it was. So at first it said fixed magazine, and now it doesn't, which basically means anything that accepts a fucking magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, I know one way around it. Belt fed. Let's go. Just saying.
It's not a magazine.
No, it's not. Even the little bags on the bottom, we call them nut sacks. So
That's
You're a
ridiculous.
nutsack.
Yes.
yeah, it's always funny, like when you're, deployed, and somebody's like, "How much ammo you got left?" I'm like, "I got 4 nut sacks." It's a real and true fucking conversation that probably happened way more than once. I'm just like, oh,
Funny.
yeah. Let's see. I just now saw this where Massey testified on threats to gun rights in Senate hearing. What is that about?
Yeah, there are very few things that I agree with Massey and Rand Paul on, and gun rights is one of them, unfortunately. Because yeah, I mean it's so ridiculous.
It's only a minute 20 long. Let's see what he says.
Finally, the bill that I'm most excited about is the National Constitutional Carry Act. And Senator Lee has that here in the Senate now, and some of you are sponsors of that. I thank you. Several years ago, there was legislation advanced to force reciprocity among the states for concealed carry permits. Now, that made sense at the time because in most of the states, you needed a permit to carry a firearm. But 29 states now recognize that the right to keep and bear arms should not require permission from your government to bear those arms. And so they have permitless carry. I've advanced a bill, the National Constitutional Carry Act, that would extend that to all 50 states and the territories. Now you may ask, well, does that violate the 10th Amendment? Are you infringing on state rights? Well, thanks to the McDonald case in 2010, which came 2 years after the Heller case. See, Heller was decided in DC, so it didn't impinge on the states. But the McDonald case versus Chicago incorporated the Second Amendment to the states. So the states are constrained by the Second Amendment. So no, it does not violate the 10th Amendment to tell the states that you must follow the right to keep and bear arms in the Second Amendment.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree with that.
Shall not be infringed.
Hold on. And then, okay, this apparently he said something else stupid. Hang on.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Report. And what we've discovered through my friend John Lott, who's an economist and a statistician and an author, is that there's inherent racism in the NICS background check system. Because it's sloppy and they check only phonetically similar names, when you go to purchase a gun, you can be deprived of purchasing that gun. And the appeals process can get messy to prove you're not the same person that they think is the person who's prohibited. It turns out if you're a Black American or Hispanic, you're far more likely to share a name phonetically with somebody who's a prohibited person who's been convicted of a crime of a year that has a punishment of a year or more. Poor.
What's up, Massey?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh, he's not wrong, but it's funny. Oh, I mean, we got to be honest. By the way, if anybody wants to come up and talk, just request a mic.
Mhm.
Oh, we don't really have anything planned out here.
Yeah, he's
That was
not
funny, though.
wrong.
He's not, but that's funny.
Yeah,
Nice
I mean,
book.
I need the freaking DOJ Civil Rights Division to pick up the pace on these gun laws and the unconstitutionality of them, because it's ridiculous.
Well, so a lot of people forget the one phrase, prohibited or prohibited thereof or something. I forget the exact wording, but they like to, let me bring it up. They like to miss that part on fucking purpose, basically. Let's see. Let's go down to the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states. So prohibited by the fucking Constitution, as in you cannot infringe on the right to keep and bear fucking arms or bury them. You can bury them too, if you really want to. I don't know why you would, but I mean, you never know.
At least the ATF comes knocking.
Yeah. But and then it says are reserved to the states respectively. So since it's prohibited by the Constitution, I don't even think the states should be allowed to make fucking gun laws, in
I don't
my
think so
personal
either.
opinion. Yeah. I don't know how we ever let that fucking. I mean, that's literally what the 10th Amendment says. Oh, and it also says or to the people. So, you know, people come last, apparently.
Yeah,
Whatever.
basically.
But the prohibited by it is literally like saying, right, we prohibit you from like making it where people can't carry guns. So the states literally, like every state gun law should be null and void.
Yeah.
So that's just not
I
too
totally agree. You know, we look at things in different states. Like, you know, we have open carry here in Ohio, so, and then you also have, you know, your concealed carry or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, my thing is you should be able to open carry anywhere, you know, and do whatever you want to. And this crossing state lines. I don't think our Constitution says anything about the, you know, we have to have different licenses for different states. I don't know where.
No, specifically, other states are supposed to honor licenses. Yeah.
Well, and that's another thing. You know, should we all have to apply for a license to carry? I don't know.
I don't think we should.
Nope.
I mean, I don't agree with it, but in a roundabout way, you know, there's people that don't need weapons. You know, people that are schizophrenics or, you know, shit
Yeah,
like
but
that.
we
That,
just
that does.
decide who those people are.
Oh well, that's where the thing is that's where I feel that the only reason for having something like that would be to try to weed out the people that shouldn't have guns in the first place, right?
According to who, though?
Well, that's where the problem lies.
Like transgenders.
Well, I mean, it's basically according to whoever's in charge or in power at the time.
Absolutely, I totally agree. But you know, the funny thing is, like Drew said about transgenders. I mean, if you look at most of the school shootings and everything within the past couple of years, I do believe the majority is quite high.
Oh yeah.
So
Almost
the funny thing
exclusively.
is you know, Trump needs to
let's
keep
be
this.
let's be fair. It's per capita. It is out of control, but it is not. It is not anywhere close to the majority or anything like it's going to be. We gotta be cautious with our words.
Talk about the last 2 years, though.
Even the
Yeah.
last 2 years, specifically because of how they catalog what a school shooting is. You'll never get away with that. You'll get
You're coming in and out,
I was about to say,
Inquisition.
is that just me?
Your volume is coming in and out.
Yeah, I could barely hear him. Sorry. But either way, you know, the funny thing is, if they go to crack down on gun rights, all Trump's got to say is, we're going to make it so transgenders can't get guns. And next thing you know, boy, our gun rights will be right back where they're at.
Well, so Trump doesn't really have a great stance on the Second Amendment. He's not really like super pro. If anything, he's more like leaning towards, laws against with the bump stock ban. He did that.
No, I get that too.
It got overturned, but he did it. Yeah, he's never really been a huge 2A advocate.
No, he hasn't, unfortunately.
No.
I don't think he'll let them take anything really away from us. I mean, that bump stops really. I tried one once, didn't really like it. So to me, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, just because you didn't like it doesn't mean people shouldn't be able to have it if they want it.
No. I agree. I'm just saying, as in for myself, I was like, I didn't really like it. I don't know. But whatever. We've all tried different things. And like you said, it shouldn't be that we can't have it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I don't like dildos, but we aren't going to deprive truth of dildos.
That's Jinx. She likes those.
Oh,
Now he's getting on you about your blue hair, I guess.
I made a blue hair joke earlier, and she didn't even get it, and then told me it wasn't some of my best work.
It was not.
Rude.
So my son says to me, there's well, he rides four-wheelers all the time, all right? And there's a place down from us that we call Construction. When I was a kid, we used to ride down through there with pickup trucks and stuff. Anyway, big, huge pits and whatever fun stuff. There's a pond there and whatever. One day I get a call that he had some girl on the back there, and I'm like, uh-oh, he's 14, But whatever. And the other day he was like, I gotta go, Dad. I gotta go. I'm meeting Caleb that down at the whatever, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Funny thing is I left here right after, and here comes these two girls riding a four-wheeler, and they're on their way to Construction too. It was funny as hell, man. I was just laughing. I was like, oh yeah, he's busted. But anyway, you know how kids are. It was just a quick little story of, yeah, I'm on my way to Construction, and here comes these two little girls. But one had purple hair. I don't know what was going on there.
No. By the way, repost the space. We forgot to say that because we're horrible at openings.
We really are.
Yeah, we're also live if y'all want to see our ugly mugs.
Speak about yourself.
Mine's not ugly. It's all Jinx. Yeah.
So I heard you guys talking about, how do you pronounce it? Is it Spang Burger or
Spanburger?
Spanburger, yeah.
My gosh, I'm gonna tell you what. Do you really think the people voted her in?
No.
I feel that's a stolen election.
I mean, Virginia has like a third of their voter registrations are illegitimate.
Yep.
That's what I'm getting at. I just don't see that there's. Is there that many stupid people? There can't be. Is what I'm getting
There
at. You
are.
know what I mean?
Unfortunately, there are.
Yeah.
I just wow, my gosh. Let alone what she's doing with gun rights, and now this latest thing about her signing. I forget what it is. HR 107 or something. I don't remember, but
Or
to,
latest,
where- to where she goes off the popular vote of the country.
Oh yeah, that's HR 9 or
Okay.
HB 965. That's
Okay.
her.
The Democrats,
It's in the
mud democracy. Also, the Democrats, fuck democracy.
Pretty much. Whenever it
There's
takes-
nowhere in our Constitution it ever says democracy.
Nope.
Nope.
You know what I mean? And here's the, when we say the, Pledge of Allegiance, it doesn't say it in there. It says, but to the Republic it does. You know what I'm saying? So there's where it's kind of crazy how there's so many people that scream democracy. This is going to screw our democracy. Fuck you, your democracy. Excuse my language. I didn't see you're recording this shit or
Yeah.
whatever.
We cuss all the time. It's fine. Just
Yeah,
just
cussing's
avoid
fine.
slurs.
Yeah, avoid the hard R. Yeah, we did have that happen. Yeah,
It wasn't me.
it was
I
truth.
don't normally say that one. I don't think.
Don't think.
The only hard R I say is
Was it
retard.
you? Well, I was
Should be
just going to
my
say that
business.
was a.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
That's a
that
good one.
I'm that hard then.
Mhm.
All right. So, do you guys see that the Democrats in the Senate have tried now for the 4th time to limit Trump's Iran war powers? And once again, it failed.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, today it failed 47 to 52.
Yeah, they did do that.
They're gonna
They're so
keep
against
trying.
America at this point. Like we're winning. We pretty much won at this point.
I mean, well, kind of. If we would have won, then they wouldn't be able to make a deal. I'm just gonna put it that way.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a deal.
No,
Right.
it'd be a complete just be like, what are you talking about? You have literally no leverage. They obviously have leverage. So,
Very little, if anything.
well, they've got enough actually because, like, I mean, even Trump said this. All they need is a guy in a pickup truck with one of those fucking magnetic mines, and then drop it in the water,
That's true.
and then nobody's gonna drive their $1 billion boat out there to test the waters. You know what they could do to avoid that? Make them out of fiberglass. Oh, that would be fucking expensive, wouldn't it?
Just a little bit.
I don't think it would make it very far either, actually. I don't know, it might. There would be challenges. There would be challenges. Oh, so speaking of going back, speaking of dildos, Swalwell had dropped out.
He has
Dropped out
resigned.
the governor race and resigned. Did he finally officially resign?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he submitted his resignation, I believe it was yesterday. But he keeps making these statements like, I'm sorry to my wife for things I've done in the past. I'm sorry to my wife for things I've done in the past. Sorry to my wife for my past mistakes.
He was
What are
currently doing
those? What are those mistakes? I'd like to clarify.
currently doing them. I'm pretty sure he was currently doing them.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Y'all know why he dropped, right? It's not any of this stuff. It's indirectly this stuff. It's because they were going to put him on the stand, and he was going to get the Bill Clinton treatment, where
Oh yeah.
he would have had to lie and say that this didn't happen, and then it clipped him with perjury because we have the videos.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So it was never about the moral implications. This might want to actually catch a federal charge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew that. Yeah, because he's basically this was Democrats going against Democrats eating their own, so they wouldn't be so split on the California race. So because now the lead Democrat, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the top two in the state. So it'll be Democrat versus Republican now.
Well, Swalwell was actually most polling where if it was either the two Republicans in lead or Swalwell in second.
Yeah. But now so say we had 4 Democrats, now we only have 3, and those same Democrat votes are split up amongst those 3, so it bumped up one of the Democrats, which is what they were trying to do. They'll probably take out another one because I think there's actually like fucking 9 or something. It's some ridiculous number.
Yeah, they're trying to thin the herd a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how they operate.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Swalwell was nothing but a pawn. And the thing of it is everyone knew what he was doing.
Yep.
And was letting him get away with it because he talked shit about Trump all the time and the bullshit he was doing. And it was Adam Schiff and him that leaked evidence years for the Russian shit.
Yep. And he was like, "Oh, I'm protected by the Simpson debate club."
So I think he thought he was protected and whatever, and he was doing good. But then they realized what was happening in that race in California, and they're like, well, we got shit all over him. You know what I mean? And they dumped his ass. That's all there was to it, man. Otherwise, they would have kept this shit hidden, just like they've been doing.
Yeah, he'll never hold office ever again.
But I bet you any money doesn't do any time for any of this.
Oh no.
And he'll live a happy life somewhere.
Well, he got kicked out of his mansion. I did see that.
Well, I think his wife hurried up and went straight to an attorney, and
well, the billionaire that owned his mansion kicked him out and told him he owed him $1 million or some shit.
Damn.
Let me look at it.
That's good. Fuck him.
Yeah. Couldn't have happened to a better person. All right. Let's see. Swalwell.
He's gonna be homeless.
I
mean,
he can go shack up with his buddy. What was his buddy's name? Grego or something like that.
Diego.
Yeah, that's it. He'll go shack up with him. But I think he's going to go down here pretty quick too.
I can see it.
If the rest of that video, or if there's more video from that hotel room that actually shows his face, he'll be in rough shape. Because
didn't they catch his side profile into shoes already?
Like the shoe picture's shoes? AI.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
The shoe picture's AI.
What shoe picture?
There was supposedly a picture of Geigo wearing those tennis shoes that the guy on the bed is wearing.
Why do they have to put out AI bullshit like that?
I don't know.
I didn't see the thing, but that's still stupid. So yeah, it says billionaire kicks Swalwell out of mansion, wants $1 million in donations back following the rape allegations.
Oof.
And that was from the Los Angeles Times.
Ouch.
Yep.
You know, one thing that I think we should all really try to push for is this slush fund that they have to paying people off. And, you know, actually, to tell you the truth, who made that legal for them? It was Bill Clinton when he was in office.
Shocking no one.
Yeah, absolutely shocking to no one. You're right.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is with that is, you know, it should never be. And I don't know how just us people, which I mean, you ask anyone, they're going to say the same thing. The American taxpayer is paying for these criminals' crimes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't care if you're red or blue or whatever. You would still think to yourself, now wait a minute. I'm paying for this guy to be let off.
Yeah.
Come
The
on.
slap on the wrist.
Well, to be,
Yeah,
Let off after getting off.
but
yeah, you also, yeah, let him get off.
we do know that Al Green. Now I don't know if he used that slush fund money to pay for it, but we do know that Al Green had to pay his intern for what he did to her. That was
Yeah,
years ago, but I don't understand how he's still in office either. But I mean, this has been proven. This has happened. You could look it up.
yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that actually. Yeah.
I don't understand how he's still in office. You know what I mean? Really, because it was an intern or somebody else's intern or something.
What I don't understand is all these people that got paid off. Why aren't they talking? I mean, the
NDAs.
cat's kind of out the bag. NDA can't stop you from reporting a crime.
Mhm.
So go for it. You know,
Yeah. I mean,
and they might have to give the money back, and that's probably why they're not doing it. But
that is the kicker there is they probably don't want to give the money back.
yeah,
Because if you break an NDA, then you are liable for repayment plus damages usually.
oh, and welcome to my ADD brain. Did y'all see that fucking Chad of a damn principal that did not look like a Chad at all that tackled the active shooter
Well, I heard about
and
that.
disarmed him? He was an old dude. And he just ran in fucking head down, not even paying no fucking attention, and just tackled this dude. I mean, head down. I was like, dude, you got to look where you're going. What if you'd have missed him? He'd have just shot you in the back and you'd have been done. All he had to do was sidestep him.
Well, that's not his problem anymore. He'd be dead.
Well, yeah, but then all the kids would die
Yeah.
too. And I'm pretty sure that's not what he was trying to,
Oh.
accomplish.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? To tell you the truth, yeah, he looked like a bull. Just fucking. I don't know. There was only about 3 steps. That kid really
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
didn't really have quick. You know what I mean? He didn't have a very quick response to that guy coming out the door.
Well, he pointed the gun at him. He actually pointed the gun at him.
I seen him point it towards him, but I think the dude was a little bit too low. I don't know if he pulled the trigger at that point or
He
not.
did.
But
No, I don't think he did.
they said the guy ended up with a gunshot, but I didn't see where he got shot at. You know what I mean in the video, but maybe I missed it.
Oh, he did get a gunshot?
I thought I read that. I could be wrong, but I could have swore I read that. But I could be wrong. Or I read it on one of these, people that just push shit out.
Jinx, it's in the in Discord.
Okay.
If you want to put it on the screen.
Go search for it.
Huh?
I'm gonna go looking for it.
Looking
You saved me
for
the
what?
trouble.
It's in Discord.
I know. I was gonna go looking for it before you put it in Discord.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
Oh. Okay, I'm done. Let's see. And I will also put it in the purple pill for all you losers not watching the streams. By the way, Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, X on Jinx's account.
Yep.
We're live. And then you can see our ugly faces.
He means his ugly face.
Yeah,
I'm pretty ugly.
I know, right?
Just be thankful y'all don't have to see Truth's ugly face.
Right. I don't
That's
think
hard.
there's any. I don't think they make any cameras that can handle that.
Shatters all the lenses.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah,
That's wild.
that is crazy. And he called him right when he came into school. Like that guy was about to start shooting. But yeah, I don't see where this guy got hit, and I don't see any reports of him getting hit. So you must be whoever put that. I'm gonna give you a hint. Block them.
Falling for fake news.
Anybody puts out shit like that and they didn't get duped, which most of them don't. Most of them just like to put out shit.
He was definitely aiming the
Oh.
gun at the old dude.
No, it does say he got gunshot wound. What the fuck? To the leg. I didn't see a gun go off. That's Libs of TikTok putting that out. But if you see a picture of this guy and you're like, what the fuck? Here, I'll put it in Discord for you, Jinx, so you can put it there. I will put it in the purple peel. Purple peel, purple peel. Peels of purple.
Peels of purple.
Anyways, so I mean, that's not the guy you would expect to do that, but I'm glad he did. So. Yeah. And he goes in the jumbo too. I don't know who Fatty was that ran out and took the gun into the office or something. I don't know. And then left the principal sitting there holding him with apparently a gunshot wound on his leg.
So I went to live, but I don't think I can talk or something. Maybe I needed to close out of this one and go to the other one.
What?
I went to the, Jinx's live to where I can see you.
Yeah, you can only chat in there. Oh, you talking about like when you go to it, it fucking kicks you out of the.
Well, no, it didn't kick me out, but I went to you open the mic on that one.
There is no mic in that one.
Yeah, it seemed like it was all screwed up. So
Yeah. There's no mic. That's just like if you're not talking and you're just listening, you can go over there and chat. We try to monitor that. Sometimes Streamlabs doesn't do it very good with the X chat, but it does it great with like Twitch and YouTube and Rumble chat. So, but yeah, I don't think you can watch both on the same device.
No, I don't think so
Or
either.
I don't think you can participate in both on the same device.
I got you.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely not
But if there's
what I would expect.
No, not at all.
Right? But kudos to that guy.
He's a hero.
Need more
Hell
principles
yeah,
like
he
that.
is. He's 100% a hero. There's no doubt. Yeah.
Definitely need more principles like that.
Let's go to somebody that's not a hero. Just see the fucking lady that stabbed the little kid.
No.
I didn't.
Cut his face.
Yeah, cut his face. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a schizophrenic or whatever. She's dead now, but
Oh yeah.
But you know what? To tell you the truth, that's what I'm saying. We got to have these insane asylums come back, man.
I can approve of the
reasons for
asylums
them
coming
things.
back.
What's that?
I can approve of the asylums coming back.
I mean, there's whack jobs out there, man. They need someplace to be.
So
Yeah, like
basically,
Jinx.
let's give the backstory on this since I don't think Jinx actually had heard of this. Did you?
Nope.
Anyways, some crazy bitch. She had already been arrested for, I think it was like threatening her parents or something with a knife. It was something like that. I have to find that again. But anyways, that's granted it's good backstory on her because she is prone to this type of behavior. But basically she stole the kitchen knife from Walmart in Nebraska and then kidnapped a 3-year-old boy and held him hostage. When the cops got there, she slashed the boy's face, which is kind of like it was I wouldn't call that the face because I saw the picture of where he actually got slashed. Well, I guess it came up to the face, but it was basically the side of his head. She slashed the side of his head, and at that point in time, the police used their cordless hole punchers appropriately.
Got her holes punched.
Yep.
All right.
So here's my question to you guys: what do you think? So the judge was the one that let her out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the
What do you
judge
think
should
about judges having to um, deal with the crime that the person they let out did? You know what I mean? Like some kind of retribution of some sort or something. Either that or that child's family should sue the fuck out of that judge.
They can't.
Somehow.
You can't sue a judge for performing their duties. Unfortunately, it's so stupid. But I just found the backstory on what her other stuff was. Miss Guzman has multiple prior arrests, including a 2024 stabbing her father, then attempting to light him on fire. She also previously broke into a local church, held the priest hostage with a knife. And she was found not responsible for reasons of insanity and released back into the community.
So deemed insane, but released back into the community.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's where the asylums need to come back, because that it used to be, if you were not guilty for reason of because of insanity, you were sent into an insane asylum.
Yep.
Or if you were not fit to stand trial, you were sent to an insane asylum until you were fit to stand trial.
No, you just lobotomize them, be done with it. Anyways.
What's up, Lou?
It's Lou.
Blue. Blue.
Invite him to speak.
Nah. Yeah.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing this evening?
We do.
Good.
That's what I was hearing.
Oh.
I realized my Wi-Fi wasn't on.
I said, we're doing good, Lou. We're doing good.
Sweet. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Staying out of trouble, Lou?
Oh, what'd you say, Truth?
You staying out of trouble?
Well, I mean, it depends how you did. You know, it depends what the definition of trouble is.
It's a pretty concrete definition, Lou.
Well,
Jinx. Scored.
Let's go.
Yeah. Anyways, this one's really cool. Somebody did a full flight into a tornado with a drone. You actually get to see inside the tornado with the drone. It is cool as shit. I'm not gonna play it because the damn drone, the drone fucking. Well, here it just sounds like Angry Bees. Yeah, I don't think I want to hear that. Oh wait, I couldn't hear that. Hang on, let me play it on the other browser where you can actually hear it. Might help. Jinx, you got to get on top of this shit.
Yeah, we'll have to test it out.
That's what her husband says too.
Anyways, so this is what it sounds like. Nobody wants to hear that. Yeah. That's all it sounds like.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
It is awesome.
That is really fucking cool.
Yep.
Wow.
You know, there's some good things that happened too. Like,
Good.
that was a tornado out in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't wasn't hurting anybody, and the guy got to fly the drone inside of it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I've got the stream, like the video on the stream paused, like towards the end of the video where it's like just looking down the eye.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool.
That's what you posted up on top.
And this is yeah, I think I put it in the jumbo, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Do we have any scale for the microphone or for the tornado? Like from the outside?
I don't know.
Looks fairly small.
Yeah, it's probably a F1, but still, it's cool. But I mean, it was in the middle of nowhere, and in order to get the scale, it's got to hit something, you know. So it might not even have been
Not rated.
Yeah, because that's how they rate it based off of damage that it does.
Yeah, because you can have a tall, skinny one like that, and it all depends on the speed.
That's what she said.
Got me on that one.
It might be small and at least it's skinny, but my ass moves like a sewing machine.
How about the motion of the ocean?
Sewing machines are actually very interesting, and I would love to know how it moves like a sewing machine. Because sewing machines, they don't just go up and down. I'm gonna tell you that much. They do other things.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Skills.
Did you guys see about the Haitians today? That the House passed some to give them Haitians, I think, another 3 more years.
Yes. Protected status.
I don't understand. This is very, very irritating to me because, like, the Democrats are saying that Trump was like getting rid of them. Well, their status is up.
Yeah, temporary protected status is supposed to be temporary.
Now, I will tell you that I was in, the other space
Blame Jinx.
at one point in time, and Southern ripped me a new one telling me that they couldn't send them back to Asia because their government is out of control and whatever, and at this time, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, you know what I mean? This can has been kicked down the road so many times, and all Trump did was just not sign to keep it. You know what I mean? He just let it expire.
Yeah.
Why is their government being out of control our responsibility?
It's not.
Where is this coming from that they're saying that the Supreme Court appears poised to rule in favor of a single nationalized voting day? Where are they getting this from?
Their ass.
I think it was Alito. One of them. I
yeah,
seen
I
something
get
the other
that,
day.
but that shit happened back in March. Like they heard arguments on this in March.
Just mean they have.
Well, arguments and rulings are different dates. Yeah.
Well, they didn't rule on anything, and people are reporting it like it just happened today.
Isn't that crazy as shit, man? Because I've seen stuff before in the past, and it didn't go anywhere. When I was like, "Oh my god, this is true," and it didn't go anywhere. And then a couple months later, it shows up, and everybody's like, "Oh, reporting on it now," and I'm like, "I seen that a while ago."
Yeah, I literally sat there and listened to all the arguments because it's actually a Mississippi lawsuit, which is where I'm from. Anyways.
It's because they're set to rule on it in June.
Well, yeah, I know that, but
so it's just people talking about shit because there's nothing else going on. They're tired of talking about the war or whatever else. This is just short attention spans, looking for new stuff.
I guess so.
The way that I heard Alito is he said, we have the 4th of July, we have Veterans Day, all these different things that says day, and it's only that day that it's recognized. So
Yeah.
why
You
would
want to
we
listen to
have,
it? You can
you know
listen
what I
to it.
mean, election day, and then let it go on for a week later?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any
Right.
sense.
But we can listen to it. But I mean, this happened back in March. I'm pretty sure we covered it back in March.
May have. I'm just saying. I just heard it
Yes,
recently.
Here we go. Let's see.
We have lots of phrases that involve two words, the last of which, the second of which is day. Labor Day, Memorial Day, George Washington's birthday, Independence Day, birthday, and Election Day. And they're all particular days. So if we start with that, if I have nothing more to look at than the phrase Election Day, I think this is the day in which everything is going to take place, or almost everything. And then we have 3 points in time. 1844, 1872, 1914. And we can ask, what would people have thought on those days is meant by this phrase election day? Which of those should we choose? Which of those dates should we choose?
Well, I think you could choose any of the three. I mean, honestly, I think the single best one, if you're just going to choose one, is 1872. And the reason I say that is because 1914 is the latest in time, but that's the one that Congress gave.
Okay. You don't need to listen to all the legal arguments, but that's what he said. And that's what people were like latching onto, like a bunch of people. It looks like a bunch of people are literally posting the same shit. Like,
What's the X?
looks like Right Angle News started the trend, and then everybody followed suit, reporting like it's brand new news, even though it happened fucking almost a month ago now.
Isn't that crazy how that works? You know what I mean? It was like nothing of interest at that point in time, but oh boy, now all of a sudden it is. It's kind of crazy.
The big account said so.
Like, and then somebody's talking about a 7-2 decision on mail-in ballots. Did they even make a decision? Have I not been paying attention? I feel like I would have paid attention to that.
I didn't hear nothing about that, so
I feel like it would be big news if they had.
Yeah. And I go directly to the source when it comes to the Supreme Court because it's so easy to do. Filings and rules, opinions. Opinion of the court.
Oh, that might be why they're talking about the election day thing, because that's also being ruled on in June for the mail-in ballots. But if they federally establish an election day, then mail-in ballots won't be able to be accepted after election day, not postmarked, like accepted. That's these two things are related as to why they're coming up, because there are more arguments around this Mississippi law stuff that you're talking about as well. It's all chained together.
Yeah. So we're looking at, like, I mean, nothing's happened since March. And yeah, I know they're supposed to rule on it June 1st, is what they were thinking, at least, or what everybody's thinking. But yeah, no rulings have come out.
No, but it is looking good.
Well, yeah, it looked good when they did the arguments. Yeah. I highly recommend going and listening to the arguments, especially the fucktards that are arguing against it, because it was funny.
So it looks like there were lower courts that were essentially upholding Boss versus Illinois State Board of Elections, which is that's that 7-2 ruling you're talking about. So multiple lower courts in other states are now upholding that as well, that candidates have standing to challenge any state law that allows late arriving ballots as long as they're postmarked or whatever. So it looks like more courts are filing. People are picking it back up and going, oh shit, we're 2 months away from getting a final supreme ruling on this.
Well, see, this is one thing that was crazy when they said it. I didn't even know this fucking thing. Some states don't even require a postmark.
Yeah.
Yeah. They admitted that in the Supreme Court. And I'm like,
yeah, 13 states don't require it, up to 29 based on how you interpret the law, but 13 don't have any laws around postmarking. It's just as long as we get your vote, it will be counted.
Yep.
Which is worse.
I think real quickly, if I remember right, I read something about almost about a month ago. The California signed some bill that said that they could have up to like 2 weeks or something afterwards, after the election, for their mail-in ballots and so on and so forth. I remember reading this somewhere for some unknown reason. I don't remember the bill name or nothing, but could it be that they put that out just before all this hits mainstream, so then they have a bill to block it?
So as of right now, California, up to 7 days after election day, they can receive and count your votes for anything up to a federal election. And June 2nd primary will have that law in place unless something is ruled on by the Supreme Court beforehand.
Man, it's almost like you're gating yourself or something. Like your mic is bad. But it sounds like it's being like gated.
It sounds similar to the issues that you were having, Sippy, before we started using voice meter.
Oh,
that's exactly what yours
shit.
was doing.
Do you have NVIDIA broadcast on whatever you're on?
I don't think so, but I'll check.
Yeah, if you do, just close it. Yeah, because that's what was doing it to me. And then I had to actually point NVIDIA. Oh no, it wasn't NVIDIA.
SteelSeries.
It was SteelSeries. Yeah, the SteelSeries. But it was two audio programs running at the same time because NVIDIA was trying to do it and SteelSeries, and it fucked everything up.
Yeah, and SteelSeries would be one of those.
Video's closed, and now SteelSeries is. Oh, see, I'm watching it doing it in real time. That's super weird.
Yeah, the SteelSeries GG. If you close it on the hidden icons on your taskbar, if you have it running.
Let's see if this does it or not. Right now, it's holding steady. I'm watching the Windows stuff change before when I was talking. It stopped doing it. It's doing it now a little bit. That's weird.
Yeah, it's doing it pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, we had that same issue. Like I said, a voice meter is the only thing that actually fixed it because I made it take over control of everything.
You can also just try mobile. We have to be on our computers because it's stream. But mobile doesn't seem to have those issues.
Exactly.
Hey, here's one positive. I'm not losing connection anymore.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm on internet.
All right.
Yeah.
Next round of news. You guys ready for this?
Sure.
House Democrats have filed 6 articles of impeachment against Pete Hegseth, accusing him of high crimes and misdemeanors in relation to the attack on Iran without congressional authorization, deadly strikes on suspected drug smuggling boats, and sharing classified information on Signal, and then other official acts.
Yeah. All that is bullshit.
So Yasemin Ansari,
the Signal, not really, but everything else
is a congresswoman from Arizona, Democrat. She said, Pete Hegseth has been committing crimes and violating his oath, so I have no doubt that if this absolute clown, this former Fox News, not even a real anchor, continues in his position, there will be more, and we will get more support, and I urge my colleagues to join me. He is a national security risk to the United States. They're obsessed with the fact that he was on Fox News as an anchor. Like, that doesn't change the fact that he has military experience. Like, he's not some random guy. It's not like Greg Gutfeld is our freaking director or Secretary of War. Like, this is like an actual like service member, like former service member. Is
Doesn't it take a couple of them to actually do this impeachment, or is it just one person can come up with an impeachment?
I mean, they can try to bring it to the floor. I mean, it has to be like a motion or anything like that. It all has to be like seconded or whatever. But they, in order to impeach him, they have to have a majority, and it's never going to happen.
They have to have a super majority, pretty sure.
Yeah, I do think, I don't know, it's the House, because it would have to go to the Senate as well.
Yeah, you're right. It's a majority with the House, super majority with the Senate for the conviction. So the impeachment's a majority. So it tells you exactly what they're planning on doing if they win the midterms.
I think the exact same thing.
Yeah, they're never going to get a 2/3 majority. They're not even going to get a simple majority in the House. They're definitely not going to get a super majority, a 2/3 majority in the Senate. It's never going to happen.
No, but they will get the majority in the House probably.
You you think that they would have enough
I
Republicans?
don't know about that.
So I'm not saying because they're popular. I'm saying because they're cheating. They're changing the rules.
Oh, you think after the midterms?
Yeah, after the midterms, they're going to get a majority.
I don't know.
How about that?
I'm telling you, they're cheating. They're gerrymandering Virginia. If that passes, I mean, pretty much that's it.
Can't give up hope yet, Sippy.
You know, another thing, as you say that, with the way they're gerrymandering,
Yep.
they've been doing this shit for years and years and years in the Democratic states, and we finally do it in Texas or whatever, and they have a total conniption about it.
Yeah, they're literally breaking their own state constitutions to do this.
Or suspending
go-
their state constitutions to do it, like California.
Doesn't it have to go like 10 years or something like that before you can redistrict again?
Depends on the state, but that's how it is in most states. It's done with the census.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. But because Texas redistricted, everyone and their mother wants to redistrict to counter Texas. Apparently it takes 10 states to counter Texas.
I mean, Texas is big.
Yeah, but their redistricting didn't change that much.
Yeah,
No, it
but do
didn't.
you know how many states there are that
You're
there's
right,
absolutely no Republican representative? Delaware, I don't know if Connecticut, most of those real northern states, East Coast, don't have hardly any representation from. I forget. I think there's like 7 states or something like that that have absolutely no representation from Republicans. Check that out. You'll be amazed.
Well, I know the Virginia one's going from like a what is it 6-5 or 5-4 to a 10-1 or some shit like that.
I think it was 2, but I'm not really sure. But like I said, I know there's states out there that we have no representation in, and that's like almost criminal as far as I'm concerned.
It probably is. Cheating wise.
Yeah, see, one of the things that's being like missed with the Texas redistricting was they had to, like, their map was ruled that it was against their state constitution, that it wasn't the way that it was allowed to be, right? Because of racial gerrymandering.
It got rid of Crockett and Al Green.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, they had unconstitutional coalition districts, is what they call them, and there were 4 of them. So, they had a really good opportunity to do it, and so they did it when they did. They could have. I don't know if they could have waited till 2030, honestly, after the next census. I mean, that'd be a long wait, because it was 2024 when they were alerted that they were unconstitutional. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like they just did it to do it. That's the way it's being portrayed by all these Democrats. But that's not actually the case. There was actual like legal implication.
All they do is lie to begin with.
Okay, so I asked Gronk. In the current 119th Congress, the states with no Republican members in their full congressional delegation, U.S. House and Senate, are Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New Mexico, and Rhode Island. Is that 7?
Mostly very small states.
Yeah, but it's just the point that I was getting at. That how can you have any in the state if you actually have nobody on the other side saying, "Wait a minute, you can't do that." You know what I mean? No representation.
Oh yeah, I mean if you look at popular vote compared to representation, most blue states are heavily underrepresented on the Republican side for how many Republicans are actually in the state.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. And it's just the way that they've already gerrymandered that state to where there's no way that, they'll ever get anything. That's just, I don't know.
Yeah, here
Criminal.
in Washington, Republicans are heavily underrepresented.
And the thing of it is you probably have a lot more than you would ever imagine.
Yeah, I mean, based on voting, it's like 47% Republican. And that's with 100% mail-in voting, so, take it with a grain of salt. It's probably way more than that.
Exactly. They're allowing the big cities to run the state.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's what happens everywhere, you know what I mean? It's the same thing, but I don't know, it happens in my state too. The whole state could be red, just these couple blue dots screw it all up for the state. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The House Democrats are up to more stuff, by the way, not just filing articles of impeachment against Hegseth.
Like it's Trump too.
They have.
They're also up sexual crimes with taxpayer money.
Jamie Raskin is one of many to float the idea of a panel to potentially remove Trump if deemed unfit. They proposed a 25th Amendment commission involving J.D. Vance, because the only way to invoke the 25th Amendment is for the cabinet to do it, and it's really not as like cut and dry as they just say, "Oh, he's unfit." So
it's not a thing that works that way.
Wait.
They want you to think it works that way.
The only person that I think, if I remember right, that can invoke the 25th Amendment is the vice president.
Well, they could get 2/3 of Congress to do it as well, but the cabinet has to bring a majority of the cabinet has to bring the recommendation first.
Well, your mic is terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking idea what's happening. Everything is disabled.
Sounds like you just need voice meter banana.
Yeah. That's the only thing that fixed mine.
Yeah. He tried everything with Zippy's.
Well,
because he would use the same headset on his phone, and
it.
everything worked just fine. It's the computer.
Yeah, it was something. I'd never figured it out.
You also tried a different browser.
I did.
I
tried everything.
What browser are you using?
Chrome.
Try Edge.
Okay. Edge is the one I do it on because Chrome and Brave and Firefox and all of them. Everything but Edge fucks up in Spaces for some reason.
Yep. Edge is actually good for something. It's Spaces.
That's about it, really.
Yep. But yeah, it's just the Democrats. They're like, oh, we're gonna do all these things. Let's do all these things, bruh. You don't have the power to do all these things. You can try. Not gonna go anywhere.
They will make you think they do, though, or they want the liberals, TDS people to think they do. Think they're able to.
Well, they're stupid.
Well, we got to win the midterms because otherwise they will do everything to destroy anything that Trump has going on.
Yeah. The midterms are a concern. If we win the midterms, it's gonna be the first time in a very long time that midterms have been won by the party that holds the presidency.
Yeah. And well, Trump's making it really fucking difficult to win. He keeps coming out attacking people. Well, I mean, the only one that really got me was like, why do you attack fucking Riley Gaines? It was a bullshit attack, but I mean, still is an attack.
You just say you didn't know who she is. All he said.
Well,
No, he said I've never really liked her.
He's
Well, I
also
never really
firing
liked
pot
Riley
shots
Gaines.
at the Pope, which is not great.
Well, there's a lot of Catholics that don't like the Pope.
I mean, I'm one of them. At first, I was like, okay, he's way better. Like he's gonna be so much better than Pope Francis. So much better. So much better. I would like Pope John Paul II back, please, because that was the last time we actually had a truly conservative Catholic.
Hey, which one was the one that did the Crusades? I want him back.
The problem with the Pope is that he's not going off scripture. He's making his own shit up, but he's not going by what the scripture says. If he just stuck to the Bible, he'd be a whole lot better off.
You won't get the deep state money then.
Man, I gotta tell you some of the crazy shit that I read. All right, but this is shots fired at the Vatican, and it's the things I read. You wouldn't believe what you're gonna find out about the Vatican later on.
No, the Vatican today, like they've been dirt. There's been dirt on the Vatican for a lot of years.
I'm just saying. I don't mean to put nothing crazy out there, but there's things I've been reading lately. It's kind of like, wow. And that guy, the Pope that they call the Pope right now, I don't know. Why would you totally erase your Instagram or whatever it was when you became the Pope? Because of the things maybe you might have said, you know?
Well, why not?
I just don't feel that he was a good Pope or a good choice for Pope. And I don't think the dude before him was very good. And does anybody remember him opening those doors?
Yeah.
What was that all about? And then the cameras were on the inside already, so something strange was going on there. And I'm, like I said, it was almost like to me, what's going on here is shots were fired at the Vatican. And I pray that I am totally wrong, but I have a weird feeling that this child trafficking has something to do also with the Vatican. So,
I mean,
crazy.
Catholic priests are known to allegedly be PDF files. But
there are a bunch of those.
I don't know, man. It just seems like there's so many things that are happening across the world. You know, Kamala says the other day, this was something that caught me off guard. I'm trying to remember who was interviewing her, but she says, well, he thinks that he's like some kind of mafia boss, and starts talking like she's some mafia boss or whatever, pretending that she's Trump. And she's
That was
like,
at
well,
Al Sharpton's event, right? His conference.
oh, that's where it was. That's where it was. That's where it was.
Oh
And
God, Al Sharpton and fucking Kamala in the same place.
yeah,
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
he's interviewing her. So she's acting
Oh,
like she's
God.
some kind of mafia boss or whatever, but she's pretending that she's Trump. Okay. And she's like, okay, well, you can have all those territories over there, but I'm taking North and South America. And Russia can have all those ones over there, and China can have that, separate all that up between them. And that's exactly what she said. And it was really kind of strange to me because I read something a while back and it made total sense to me about why we were going to liberate Venezuela, Cuba, and take over um, Greenland or Iceland, whichever one it was.
England.
But Greenland, all right, because all around, if you think about it, he's protecting our whole side of the world. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
In her hole.
but it was just weird that Kamala brings that out and says that, and I've never heard Trump say anything about any of this before. But she comes out and talks. It was just weird. If you get a chance to listen to it, you'll see what I'm saying.
You want to know something really weird? This is very weird. Why in the fuck are there tens of thousands of bees swarming the commercial center in Israel right now?
Interesting.
Now that is very interesting. You know what the thing of it is I wonder.
It's going into purple pill.
Oh my gosh, I'm a conspiracy theorist. All right, some of us are, and I've been saying forever about them cloud seeding and spraying aluminum and all this other shit over top of us and destroying our soil and killing our bees and so on and so forth. And this is true because I have friends that have bee farms, along they're cattle farmers too, but and they're like, man, you wouldn't believe the amount of bees that we're losing every year. And these guys go take down beehives and bring them back to and put them in, with their bees. And we are losing bees, and whether it be due to what they're doing to our skies or not, I don't know that. I'm not a scientist, but logic makes me seem to think that what they're doing to us is it's warfare. So for all these bees to be what's the word I'm looking for?
Congregating?
There it is, buddy. There it is. In Israel, I bet you they're not getting sprayed over there. That would be
That's crazy though. Tens of thousands. I know it's a shit ton.
There's a lot of bees.
I wouldn't want to be over there.
Fuck no. I don't like bees.
Anybody here allergic?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. All I could say is we need them to survive. So
Well, we need honeybees to survive.
yeah,
We need the
But
pollinators.
yeah. Well, that's what we need. Yes, absolutely, and that's what.
You're a pollinator.
But that's what we're losing. We're losing across the world is the pollinator.
Yeah.
But I mean, we really are because even my neighbor, because she does like her garden and stuff, and she's like, where did all the fucking bees go? Like, none of her shit is like, getting basically, what is it? I mean, I guess it's pollinated, but,
Yeah.
like,
That's funny because I go outside, I sit down and I smoke a cigarette during the day, and bees just seem to come to me for some reason. They love me.
well, it's more specifically bees.
Well, yeah, I know what bees are bees. Like, Not wood bees, not carpenter bees, not bumblebees, not wasps and hornets, well, honeybees. Like,
Aren't
I know what
carpenter
they.
bees and bumblebees the same thing?
No,
Could have
they're
sworn there was.
similar. I think the carpenter bee is a type of bumblebee, but it's not. They're not the same.
Hmm.
We're gonna have to do bee research over here. That'll be our next research
The,
project.
the carpenter bees have
bees.
like a black backside as opposed to the yellow and black.
Honestly, Jinx, I think you got a good one there because this is a pretty good thing. That's not good. That's what's happening to us, but we need to get this out to people so they understand what the hell is happening.
I don't even know
I
how I
mean,
would
there's
research
farmers
that.
out there that are testing their soil, and they're like 10% higher in aluminum than what they've ever been. So, where's it come from? You know what I mean? What's it doing to us as we're breathing it in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, on
I'm
the
just
topic.
saying.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish before I change the topic.
I was just gonna say everything. It's just crazy how everything goes. You know what I mean? We don't know the truth about nothing, but all we can do is try to find it out. You're up.
Yeah. So on the topic of Israel, Israel and Lebanon are currently in peace talks. I don't know if you guys saw that, and they're being facilitated by Marco Rubio
Little Marco.
because he doesn't have enough jobs. Now he's also helping negotiate peace talks for other
Poor
countries.
guy.
Busy, busy man.
Yeah.
You gotta feel for him a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's busy.
He'll be president in 2028.
Yeah.
Am I crazy, or is it just me that seems to think that Israel wants to just continue and continue and continue?
I think that the reason they want to continue is because they're the ones that are actually in the middle of it all. You have to remember
I
that
don't
they
know.
are
This
in the
is
Middle East.
no, I get it, but it just seems sometimes that things just don't feel very kosher with me about their tactics, I guess. You know, like even for instance, just recently, what, a week ago maybe, or a week and a half ago, when they struck infrastructure in Iran and hit one of their power plants, or it was or an oil facility or something, and Trump said, "No, no, don't be doing that again." Right afterwards, so it was just like, wait a minute, if this is a joint venture, then don't you like tell your partner what you're going to do before you do it? Why would Trump have to smack them down and say don't do that again? Is what I'm getting at.
I mean, I think the attack on Iran was a joint venture. I'm not sure about the other ones.
I'm just saying this happened in Iran, and it was after we had already went in and beat them up pretty good, but then they hit. I think it was a gasoline factory or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was a couple weeks ago, but it just, why, when we're trying to get this all straightened up, do you hit infrastructure for the people? You know,
Yeah.
that's not war. That's I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Everybody has their own thing when it comes to Israel, and it is crazy that a lot of people can't speak their mind because of the fact that now you're a Semite or whatever the hell it is. I don't know.
Anti-Semite. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel that we all need to know exactly what's going on, and I feel there's a lot more criminal activity going on there. When we come back to Congress here, real quickly, and then I'm done. But when we come back to our Congress, how many people have taken money from APAC? All right, there's another one you could look up at some point in time, and you're going to find out that almost all of them did. There's like maybe a handful that did not take money from APAC. So you can't tell me that they are not swaying decisions by these people that have taken money. They're under contract, more or less, in a roundabout way. I don't know. I can go off. Sorry, apologize. I'm just saying there's things that I get a little bit irritated about, and people don't seem to realize exactly what's going on. So, just
Yeah,
figured I'd let you all know.
I mean, I'm also concerned about, the handful that have taken money from the Iranian American pack.
Very true, and the same thing with like even big pharma. You know, we got Pocahontas out there that's taking a bunch. Her, Bernie Sanders, so on and so forth. So that like weighs their decision if they're on any committee or any of this. So this is something that needs to be stopped. We need to figure out a way to where they can't accept a dime from anybody while
Yeah.
they're in that position.
We
You know
just
what
need
I
to
mean?
ban
Or
PACs.
yes, we have to do something about this, and this is something that a lot of people don't seem to realize or don't get. But that's the truth about it: is we have to figure out a way to where these people cannot be corrupted when they just get in office. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I
we
feel
just,
like any foreign entity funding any American politicians is a problem in general. It includes APAC as a problem.
I think we just need to ban PACs in general.
Yeah.
Individual donors only.
Yeah, we have to do something about it. It's just that's where the part of the criminal activity comes from, and then there's also blackmail. You know what I mean? They get them into doing something, and the next thing you know, they're blackmailed. That's what we just found out with
Epstein.
or no, not Epstein. The blackmail was going on right here with our buddy that just dropped out of the mayor race.
So well, mayor.
Yeah, they've had him under surveillance forever. They've known what he's been doing.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not necessarily under surveillance, but the rumors have been circulating for a couple of years now. And there's also reporters that had said that they knew about it, but it wasn't part of their beat, so they didn't report on it.
What kind of reporter is that?
Exactly.
Not a very good one, huh?
The lazy.
A very good one. Wait a minute. I heard about this. Oh, he talks to his superior, and his superior says, well, why don't we let that one slide? You're not really covering that right now.
Not even sure she brought it to her editor to hand off to whoever's beat it would be. Pretty sure she just said, not my problem.
Probably.
Well, that's what's going on today.
And the fact that it's a woman makes it even worse, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. That's like a smack in the face, isn't it? I don't know. I just feel there's just so much corruption. We could go on and on about, the Smith-Munns Act is why our media is allowed to lie to us. And then they've been taken over by the Soros industry to where that's the norm.
Yeah. Yep. It's all a mess.
You're a mess.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Captain of the Hot Mess Express. Choo choo.
What do we think about Orban getting removed?
Oh. I think Hungary's fucked.
What? I don't know who Orban is.
Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary, lost his re-election.
Oh.
So after 16 years, he's no longer going to be the Prime Minister. And the new Prime Minister-elect is all about, closer ties with the EU and all this shit.
And the Soroses are really happy.
Didn't hear that. I just heard Soros.
Soros is really happy.
Oh, I bet he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But which one? George is 1 foot in the grave at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Knocking on death's door here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also there are severe storms running across the middle of the U.S. So, holy shit at this damn hailstorm in Indiana. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah, but it snowed in Seattle today.
Bruh. I ain't ever seen some hail like this. This got to be fucking AI. Ain't no fucking way.
They were saying there was going to be 2-inch hail today.
That's what it looked like. Yeah. I'm putting it
And
in.
Sippy knows 2 inches, buddy.
Two. Yep. You got to put 4 of them together. But what? Anyways.
Okay, and then I'm going to give you one to put up in the jumbo that I'm going to do after we do this one, because snow in Seattle is crazy.
This random. Where's our anonymous listeners? Like last time. No,
We're not talking about their topic.
Holy.
Right?
That's
crazy.
wild.
We're in Indiana.
It's like
We're
freaking
out here before.
cluster bombs dropping.
Right?
What part of Indiana is that? You know?
It says Sweetster? Or Sweet?
Well, I mean, it's going to be the holy Indiana now.
Ow. And then the snow in downtown Seattle, which is absolutely crazy.
You're crazy.
So the reason there's snow in Seattle is because of a water spout on Lake Elliott.
On Lake Elliott. What?
You're so bad at this.
Oh, what? What am I bad at?
Bad to the bone.
Yeah, I mean, we've had snow in April before, but I mean, this is just in this one like little pocket of Seattle. It's not even like the whole city. It's really wild. I'm not that far outside the city. Like if the city was getting snow, I would be getting snow. Like if it was actual normal snow.
Huh. That's strange. That is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like
I've never
it's raining here and it's in the 40s, and I'm at a higher elevation than Seattle.
No, 40s. Fuck that, dude. It's spring. What the hell?
Well, okay, it's dropped down. It's 38 right now.
Yeah, it's spring. What the hell?
That was in the 80s today where I'm at.
Lucky. Too hot for April.
Yeah, where I'm at, 68 degrees right now.
Damn.
Since what?
There's baseball
68
size
degrees.
hail
68
in Minnesota. Baseball size hail in Minnesota. We'll knock out some scammers with that.
No kidding.
Well, that's crazy looking too. I put it in Discord.
Let's see him protest in that hail.
Yeah. Baseball size. That is fucking ridiculous.
There was a few years back. I can't remember how long ago it was, but at a town, or when I was living in a different town, we had hail that was bigger than a golf ball, smaller than a baseball. So it destroyed a lot of shit. There was a lot of destruction. Windshields were done, cars were dented all to crap. Like it was bad.
Yeah, this just looks like golf balls like all over the grass.
Yeah.
Like the driving range. like 500 people are hitting the ball of the tee at the same time.
Right.
Crazy. I mean, this was 2 days ago, but damn, crazy ass weather.
The Angels are at the driving range, I guess.
Yeah, the severe weather's been going on for a couple of days, and I think it's supposed to hit us like Saturday, right, Friday night.
I'll take 38 degrees if I don't have to deal with that.
What? Fuck, I ain't ever had hail like that. The
I
hell
don't
was
think I
that?
have either. We've had some decent sized hail in Georgia, but not like that.
Can you imagine what the insurance companies are thinking right now for hail damage on cars and roofs and holy shit.
Yeah, that's probably what they're saying is holy shit.
Now the thing
Well,
is
yeah.
they're going to raise the insurance rates for across the United States to cover for what.
No, they're going to try to find some way to call it an act of God to not have to cover it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what they did here.
Dawn of Dawn asked, "Is that a squirrel running for cover at the end of that clip?" Now I've got to pull it up again. I got to look. I think he's want to talk about the one that looks like the Minnesota one. Pull it back up. We watch it together. Now I'm looking, like laser focused on my other screen, like looking for the squirrel. Where's DW? Where is he? Looking for him.
I'm talking about the Minnesota one. There's a squirrel.
Oh, that was just
Yeah,
at
right
the
at
very,
the very end.
very end. He just dashes
see, like,
across the screen
Yeah.
between the tree and the
Yep,
garden.
there it
Just shoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night. Y'all take care and God bless you all.
There he is. Shoo. Going fast.
Night.
Shoo. Shoo. That was a good catch, Don. That was wild. Wild, wild weather. Well, we're gonna be winding things down in a few minutes, but everybody knows what day it is, right?
Hump day.
It's tax day.
The last day of taxes.
So if you have not paid your taxes yet, they are due today. I haven't paid mine yet. I need to pay them after the stream. I've got them all done. I just haven't submitted. I've had them done for like 2 months.
I did them.
I've been holding off though because I owe, because my husband's 1099. So just been like holding off on paying until the last second.
Yeah.
But the initial reports coming out are that refunds are up 11%.
Yeah. For some.
Not for me.
I mean, I'm paying a lot less than I was expecting to. So
I have to tell you, so my daughter is 17, and so she turned 17 last July, and at that point in time she turned 17 in July, and at that point in time now I am not allowed to claim her at 17. Either know that halfway through the year, you know what I mean, she's still going to high school and lives in my house, but I'm not allowed to claim her for the child credits. Doesn't make any sense. But
Not at all.
that's what I'm finding out.
interesting.
Yeah, just something to keep you aware of, because not that we banked on it, but it was nice to know. You know what I mean? And now it's no.
Yeah, that's strange.
Either way, nice chatting with you all tonight, and I think it's going to be my closing time also. So I guess I'll see you on Sunday.
Yep, Sunday, same time.
Same
Just on.
place, same bat time, same bat channel.
At least semi-same place. Still on X, but I'll be hosting the space.
I got you. All right. Well, you all have a great week, and I'll see you on Sunday.
You do the same.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Excited. Tomorrow's my Friday. Tomorrow's my Friday. Yay!
Same.
Woot woot. 3-day weekend. 3-day weekend after spring break is fabulous, by the way.
Yeah,
out there.
I'm sure.
But we're
Must be nice.
we're like 2 weeks away from starting state testing. And state testing is really, really rough. And in 3rd grade, the kids they're taking state testing for the first time. I haven't done it before. So the fact that they're not allowed to talk at all is going to be very difficult for them. I have a very chatty class. They cannot control like turning around and whispering to somebody like whenever they get the opportunity. And every time they do that, I have to take notes of every single thing, and then I have to submit it in a report. And so I'm talking to them like, guys, please, you can't talk to each other. Even if you're done testing, no one's allowed to talk. You can only go to the bathroom if you're about to pee your pants. We're going to do a bathroom break beforehand, so you're not coming in and out of the room. And it's, I hate state testing.
Doesn't work, does it?
And we have 8 days of state testing.
8 days. By the way, apparently Wisconsin had 2.75-inch hail.
Holy guacamole.
It was going through people's windows.
Oh, I bet it was.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it was West Westby, Wisconsin.
I don't know where that is.
I don't either.
I got no clue. Yeah, if someone wants to take my place for state testing, let me know.
But Tippy wants to.
Anybody?
What? I'm bringing up Wolfgang for the goodbye.
You want to take my place for state testing? We're the same person. Totally get away with it.
Wolfgang does.
Aha.
Wolfgang does.
Yeah, no. State testing is the worst. And I also found out that we're going to be over by 2 teachers next year. And because of my district spending too much money because they're retarded, we're on a hiring freeze. We're also on a firing freeze. The union negotiated. They can't actually let go of anybody. But if the only way that you are safe from getting transferred is if you are working on your national boards, and if there's a chance that we're gonna have 2 teachers that are gonna be transferred out to different schools, and there are 2 gen ed teachers below me on the seniority list, and if either of them are working on their boards, that means I have to transfer schools.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Are they working on the boards?
I don't know.
You tell them don't be fucking with don't be fucking with the wood, and they'll be alright.
Don't fuck around, you're gonna find out.
So I'm a little worried because I just got to this school. I really like it. There's not a lot of great schools in my district. So
Right.
a little worried.
This is crazy. Some Israelis' military planes were not able to take off because of all the bees.
Oh,
like they went into the engines. They're coming and spraying them off with a fucking fire truck.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Like that doesn't seem natural, right?
Not really.
I'm putting this. We gotta. I'm putting this.
Trading locusts for bees.
Right? Fuck that. Give me the damn locust. Is this where all the bees have gone?
They've all become Jewish bees.
Fucking bees, man.
It was that liquid gold.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Dean. It shows Wolfgang. Okay. So, but I really want to go back to the topic of education
Sure.
and what really is expected of the teachers.
Okay.
I'm not a teacher. All right. I wanted to be a teacher.
Well, lucky
know,
for
I have a
you,
big-
I am one.
That's why I'm addressing this question to you. You know, I have a degree in art, and that's not really anything that's capable. You get transferred from elementary school to elementary school. So, but anyway, I want you to elaborate more on your living as a teacher, because we all need to know what's going on.
I'm going to
By
elaborate in
being
what
cute
capacity.
and everything.
I mean, how long it got? I mean, it's we're at the end of our stream time, man. I mean, it's
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. I mean, it's like, is there something specific that you wanted to know about?
It's so difficult.
I mean,
It's
it's very difficult to be a
difficult and
teacher.
trying. Can you imagine spending your weeks? Yes, you get the summers off, but you look at students and their writings and their growth, and you see that, and it's disparaging sometimes.
It is. Because especially now, because we're in the post-COVID, right? So we've got all these COVID babies. And then you're also looking at the fact that they are the YouTube Shorts generation. So they have attention spans like teeny tiny attention spans, okay? So you have to find ways to engage them at this point. It's the days of your teacher just standing up at the front of the classroom and writing on the board and talking at you is gone. It's over. It doesn't work. So you have to continuously engage them and do things that entertain them. Like I was doing a small group on reading an analog clock. Okay. I had kids that couldn't read the clock at all. And so I had a clock, no batteries in it, so it wasn't moving or anything. And I just turned it into a game. Like, okay, I'm going to, change it just the time. You're going to write down the time on your little mini whiteboard, and then everybody's going to flip it over at the same time, and we're going to see who's right. I just turned it into a game, and they loved it, and they got engaged in it. And the 7 kids that I started with that couldn't read a clock to the nearest 5 minutes, by the way, 5 minutes, they couldn't multiply that number by 5. By the time I was done 20 minutes later, 5 of the 7 were like, oh, I got this. The other 2, about 50-50. They went from not getting it at all. So it's all about engaging them. And that's what you have to do with kids these days. And don't even get me started on behaviors and all that. I don't have all night. But yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing is short attention spans. So you have to keep them engaged. Otherwise, they're just going to go, la, 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 la. Yep.
Okay. I need to make a little quick correction real quick. The bees on the airplane, at least one of the instances they show in that video is actually from India.
Interesting.
It's not Israel. So I don't know why they're claiming those are all Israel. I don't know if any of them are now.
Interesting. That does happen.
Dude. I already requested a community note on it. So, and I put the link to the one that shows the video literally from India a couple years ago. So, if anybody knows somebody that knows, that's part of the community note team, I don't know, maybe. I just say.
Alrighty. Well,
Did I put that in the Discord?
we're gonna close out here. As it is 5 minutes past the hour because we can read clocks to the nearest 5 minutes. And thankfully they're also digital, but I can read an analog clock to the nearest 5 minutes. I hope you guys can too. We're all old enough. So yeah,
To the nearest 5 minutes. Yeah, I can do it a little bit better than that.
I would hope so. I said to the nearest 5 minutes because that's what I'm teaching, and that's what time it is. It's 8:05. It was fitting.
No, it was 10:05.
I'm a
Your
little
clock-
tired though. Wish I could read.
Your clocks need to be set to God's time.
At first I thought you said 10 to 5. I was gonna like, you're retarded. You can't even read a digital clock.
Why
All
don't
right.
you think I have digital clocks?
On your
My
computer.
digital clocks. Yeah, my digital clocks are analog clocks because I'm weird.
You know that.
You are weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're closing it out here. We'll be back on Sunday. So don't forget to check us out. You can join our Discord. You can check out our website. You can check out all our other social media. All those links are on our website. Links to our website are in Sippy's and my bios. You're on X.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody have a great rest of your week.
This link. What?
Everybody have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Jinx sucks.
Sippy's gay.